right, we will wrap up with Seb. First of all, Seb, congratulations on becoming the winningest coach in Pride history, passing Tom Sermani with that victory. But let's focus on the team first and just how you feel about this match and, what many people are saying a statement win over Gotham.
Yeah, I think every game that we're playing in is always going to be a challenging game. But it's just a testament to the players and their attitude. We wanted to start the game on the front foot. We wanted to start with intensity and to take the lead after 20 minutes. I thought we were terrific. I thought we played some really good football. I think the second goal epitomises what we're trying to do. Adri takes both of goals really well. And then obviously towards the end, as they're pushing more numbers forward, trying to get back into the game, again, talk about mentality and attitude and throwing your body on the line to keep the ball out of the net was brilliant to see. And again, it's another clean sheet against a good opponent.
We'll go Austin and Alonso.
Seb, just kind of talking about that record you just broke, passing Tom, for being able to have that moment for you just to be the winningest coach and to pass a guy that kind of helped bring you into the fold of coaching. What does that mean to you to now have your name atop that standing and passing Tom?
It's cool, I guess, I don't even think about it. I'm just one who lives in the moment, and I'm already thinking about the next game. So yeah, we've said it all season long. Records are great. The winning streak, the unbeaten streak, winningest coach, they're all great. But we have an objective that we want to achieve this year, and we'll continue it.
Go to Alonso.
Thank you. How are you, Coach? Coach, so far this season, Orlando Pride hasn't conceded a goal after the 75th minute. What do you think is the key to keep this this situation that you guys always, that you guys know how to close the games?
Yeah, I've said it many of times this year. We conceded a lot of late goals last year, and they played dividends in our standings. And so we really homed in on it this year. We talked about attitude and commitment, and you can see that from the players. Even when Gotham are pushing more numbers forward and they're being braver and it's more direct play, the players are fully prepared for those moments and they embrace it. And so, yeah, it's more mentality than anything, but we're also, threatening in transition. The likes of Barbara, Ali, Adri, Marty, Julie Doyle, as they commit more numbers, there's more space to expose them in transition. And it's unfortunate for Julie, in that moment that the goal didn't stand because it was an incredible finish. But yeah, we say that all the time. You have to be, committed to defending, especially your box. And like you said, it's another clean sheet, and we will just try and continue that all season long.
Go Sean and then Luis.
You've spoken several times this year about the dangers of a 2-goal lead, and you had that again tonight going into halftime. Can you talk about the team being able to handle that pressure coming out of the break?
Yeah, I guess it's we always mention it at halftime. 2-0's a dangerous scoreline at halftime. Two halves are never the same, and especially when we're dominating so much in the first half and creating some really good opportunities in the first half and playing some really good football. A team like Gotham are going to adjust things, and I thought we handled that really well for periods of the game. We probably didn't get the same flow as we did in the first half because, they are pushing more numbers forward, and it was pinching our wingers a little bit further back, so the transitions were a little bit, further away. But I think, again, it's just a testament to this team, and the character of this team is that we're making, teams like Gotham with, a lot of internationals, players who've just come off the back of winning a gold medal, having to adjust to some of the ways that we're playing. And so, yeah, to keep the likes of Crystal Dunn and Rose Lavelle quiet or off the score sheet somewhat, again, is a credit to the mentality of this team.
Luis Sandino.
Seb, congrats on the win. Adriana had a brace today. How was, in the locker room embracing that moment with her? And I know that the Pride offensively today could have had maybe a couple more too. how's the competition between the attackers in the team? Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great moment for Adri. I know she's been looking forward to getting on the score sheet. She's been working extremely hard with her finishing, and she had her night tonight. And it's really important that everyone pitches in. With goals, we can't just rely on Barbara to get goals. You can see now Summer's starting to get goals. Marty's got goals. Julie, Ali, and Adri now. So yeah, it's healthy competition. We decided to play Adri on the right tonight. The last couple of games she's played on the left in that little half space position. But tonight we felt that it was a good opportunity to play on the right hand side, and she fully took her opportunity tonight, and it was pleasing to see.
Dino, then Alonso.
Congrats, Coach. Obviously, defense probably the story of the night, and maybe to a broader extent the story of the season. What were you able to do defensively to basically shut down areas, receivers of passes, passing lanes, nail pretty much all the rotations? What's been the key to the defensive chemistry? Is it a game plan thing, a strategy thing, or is the team just in a really great rhythm?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of all the things you just mentioned. I think, there's obviously a strategy to it. There's players knowing their roles and responsibilities. But I think the standout for me is their mentality, their attitude. You can see the likes of Em and Kylie, Kerry Abello, Corey Dyke, Carson comes in, and that's just to mention the ones who played in the back line tonight. But there's also players who didn't play in the back line. They're programmed for those moments as well. So it's important that, again, everyone knows the roles and responsibilities, but also the mentality is one of the biggest keys to it. Taking the last 15 minutes, like we talked about, embracing those moments, really important, because as teams are trying to get back into the game, you have to be switched on, you have to concentrate, and that's solely down to their mentality.
Alonso?
Hey, Coach. Gotham made a couple dangerous crosses to the second post. How to fix that, especially when you play in a line of four where the winger doesn't come down all the time?
Yeah, we were just talking about that. It's incredibly difficult because of the quality of the players, their delivery, their runs, but as well it's concentration, and there's going to be times where the winger has to track with that fullback. Gotham started to push their fullbacks really high. Jess Carter and Nicewanger were getting really high onto our back line, and then obviously the wingers were pinching in onto our fullback. So at times we were asking Summer Yates and Adri to follow those players because they're in dangerous positions. But yeah, again, it goes back to the commitment and mentality, and obviously we put ourselves in a position where we were leading, and so they'll be more brave. But also you have to be a threat in transition as well. So from those moments, if we can clear it, then if we can find Barbara or Marta higher up the field, then can you support the attack after it? But yeah, it's challenging because of obviously the quality of the opponent.
All right, we'll wrap there. Thank you, Seb.
Thank you.
Congrats.